Everything has changed. You either adapt and survive, or you die in the past.
I have to say, out of most of the characters in Rogue one of the characters I was most intrigued by was Saw Gerrera, and a lot of that just comes due to the fact that it was a Clone Wars character taken into live action for, I think, the first time. And I enjoyed seeing how Saw Gerrera's story began and then how it ended, and it doesn't go well, because as it turns out, if you're a terrorist with absolutely no sense of remorse or compassion, things get a bit rough. Just a bit. But I also love the fact that it showed that the Rebel Alliance wasn't these ultra nice good guys. The Rebel Alliance was also home to a lot of psychopaths who were just fighting the Empire for their own personal gain or their bloodlust. And it helps that Saw Gerrera is just an interesting character overall. Like, I love it when he showed up in the Bad Batch for all of, 12 seconds. But he did have a pretty interesting moment with the Batch, kind of setting them on their hero's journey. And out of everything, I think it's just cool to have a scumbag rebel who's also a weirdly bad cyborg. Like, you'd think cyborg technology would be pretty solid in Star Wars. Grievous, Vader, Luke's hand, and yet you got this poor asshole who can't walk. That's Star Wars for ya. From Star Wars The Black Series, this is Saw Gerrera, and he is the newest deluxe figure in the series, and that's really weird when you remember he's not that big, he doesn't come with that many accessories, and sure, he has a lot of bits, but I guess what I'm saying is this doesn't feel like it should be a $35 figure. That might just be me, but I mean, hell, I paid for it, I guess. Take a closer look, and I think they captured Forrest Whitaker's face perfectly. I wish the scar was a little bit more pronounced, but other than that, that face scanning technology Hasbro has is just really remarkable. I think at the end of the day, they're some of the best in the entire toy industry to get the likeness of actors, which is great because early Black Series was really rough. The rest of the costume design looks really good. I actually thought that this was like a wrong color because I seem to remember that he was a mostly black outfit, but no, this is accurate. I guess he was just mostly in shadows from the scenes I remembered. Also, a thing I've never noticed is when you look at his elbows and knees, like this one too, even though he has a fleshy foot, he has a robot knee. Because this knee is all robotic and it has the same stripes here. So Saw Gerrera is basically just Vader, only he's been able to glue some fleshy bits back on, like this little sandal foot here. By the way, I love the fact that this is a Terminator foot and then he just has slides on this side. Why not, Saw? Why not? They included the mask, but there's no way to actually get that mask over his face because of the plastic and his arms don't bend enough to help. I'm not gonna lie, he's not great.